ang post ni General Alex Paul Monteagudo. Isa siyang PME graduate. Director siya ng National Intelligence Coordinating Agency, panahon ng PRRD administration. So ang post niya ay tungkol sa open letter to Speaker Martin Romualdez. Galing ito sa mga retirees ng AFP-PNP. So, basahin ko lang Ito, post niya one day ago. November 1. Circulating now in all camps. Ito, Romualdez, alis na. Now na. November 1, 2024. Open letter to Speaker of the House of Representatives, Congressman Martin Romualdez. Dear Speaker Romualdez, we, the undersigned, AFP and PNP retired officers, UP vanguards, and concerned Filipino citizens and taxpayers demand that you immediately resign as Congressman of the 1st District of Leyte and Speaker of the House of Representatives because of the following reasons. So, may 4 na rason na inilagay dito sa open letter. With 15.589 trillion national government debt as of August of 2024, you do not care at all if the Philippine government would become bankrupt sooner or later, because you have recommended a 6.352 trillion budget for 2025 against a 2025 projected supportable national revenue of 4.64 trillion according to Finance Secretary Rafael Recto, or a deficit of 1.712 trillion. Okay. Ngayon ko lang nalaman itong projected government revenue for 2025 is 4.64 trillion lang pala. So, ibig sabihin, mangungutang ang ating gobyerno ng 1.712 trillion para masustentuhan ang budget for 2025. I hope this is true. So, madadagdagan talaga ang utang. Okay, number 2 reason. You squandered 26.7 billion from the AKAP of the SWD on a fake people's initiative to unnecessarily change the Philippine Constitution. Yung AKAP, yung ayuda para sa kapuspalan. Ito yung nabuking ng Senado. Hindi alam ng DSWD na isingit sa kanilang budget 26.7 billion na hindi nila alam kung paano gagamitin. So, siningit lang yan. Number 3, you failed to safeguard our taxes against corruption that it's about 20% of our annual budget. Briefly, the 2025 national budget would be less than the 2024 national budget if there were no corruption in the government. Furthermore, there is no attempt on your part to remove the level of Congress as the Philippines' biggest criminal syndicate according to Viz News Asia. Okay, ngayon ko lang din nalaman ito. Viz News, Business News Asia. I don't know how true is this. Philippines' biggest criminal syndicate, ang Congress. Number 4, aside from a report of your multi-million dollar donation to Harvard University, there are reports of your alleged buying spree here and abroad, including a 20% ownership of EEI costing 1.25 billion. Hindi ko alam itong EEI. Ano ba ito? Parang kumpanya siguro. So, yung donation niya sa Harvard, I think 2023 ba ito pumutok? Na hindi naman niya dininay, hindi naman niya kinonfirm. But, ang tanong, saan ba galing yung $2 million donation? Sariling pera? O galing sa pundo ng Congress. Anyway, so ito, under your leadership in the House of Representatives, you have been spending the taxpayers' money paid by our blood, sweat, and tears as if you own the Philippine government. Based on the foregoing observations, we want you out of the House of Representatives now. And then sign. Okay, wala namang nakalagay dito na nakaperma kasi open letter. Siguro, anonymous. In fairness naman, letters like this, anonymous, kung tutusin, hindi masyadong effective dahil hindi mo naman kilala sino yung mga nagrereklamo. But then, kung may sunog, yun, may usok. So, mayroong disgruntled frustration on the part of, yun nga, as alleged, retired AFP, PNP members, UP Vanguard, and taxpayers. So, I don't know kung nakarating na ba ito sa opisina ng Speaker of the House. Wala pa silang comment. Siguro, ikibit balikat lang. Okay, dagdagan ko lang yung ang problema talaga natin is corruption. Yan na yung nagpapahirap sa taong bayan. Grabing corruption. Merong bagong post si General Romeo B. Pokis. Ano? Sabi niya, corruption, military solution in the making. So parehas itong sinasabi ni General Pokis at yung open letter, halos parehas na halos araw-araw corruption at all levels at nanawagan si General Pokis sa Commander-in-Chief. Ano ba? Basahin ko dito Unsolicited advice, sabi ni General Pokis. The Commander-in-Chief must put his feet firmly on the ground and intently listen to the people. He must immediately undertake strong measures to stop corruption at all levels. Sana nga matugunan ito, sana magkaroon ng war on corruption. Grabe, yung lalo na sa flood control projects na ibandera na, i-announce na 5,500 flood control projects tapos na at marami pang ginagawa. Mamaya sunod-sunod ng mga baha, kawawa ang taong bayan. Nasaan ang bilyones na ginagastos sa flood control? Parang walang nangyayari. So, ito, sana gumalaw na ang Pangulo kasi kung hindi ma-stop, nako, itong sabi ni General Pokis, what is the alternative for inaction? Sabi niya, if the situation worsens and reaches its breaking point, come the natural solution, the military. Kaya lang, General Pokis is quick to admit na hindi ito maganda. This solution may be harsh, deplorable, and unconstitutional. Hindi nga maganda. Ako rin, hindi maganda yung military solution. But will be necessary and acceptable to protect the people. So, isinite niya dito, paano ang mangyari? Number one, the AFP will declare withdrawal of support to the Commander-in-Chief. Nangyari na ito panahon ng Arab administration, or an officer like Captain Ibrahim Traore of Burkina Faso will rise to the occasion to rescue the people. So, nangyari na po sa Burkina Faso, September 2022, gumalaw yung military doon, sinuportahan ng mga tao at na-depose yung government nila doon. Kaya sa Burkina Faso, ruling military junta nandun ngayon. Sana hindi mangyari ito sa ating bansa. Sana ma-stop na ang corruption kasi ito yung nagpapahirap sa taong bayan.